Okay. As I have said, I'll just repeat the question. You were saying that, I said before, it's not so important what we do, but what we become, but aren't our actions what forms us? Our actions are very important. There is no doubt of that. Okay? And through our actions, sure, they shape ourselves. Okay? The choices that we make, the words that we say, the thoughts that we have, the things that we do, they shape our lives also. So in this sense it is important. What I meant by saying that what is important is what we become and not what we do is that very often in life we do things focusing our attention in what's the external outcome and not how that action is going to shape our own life and our own selves. So it's more important when we do things, check how that actions are going to shape ourselves more than how that actions are just going to be by itself. So I'll make one example. There was one man, I remember one interview with him. I'm sorry, but my memory for time and names is terrible, as I said. I don't remember his name now. But anyhow, he was a British guy, CEO of a very important multinational company. And at some point, he was so stressed of his work. He had a very high position in business, very much respected, made a lot of money, and very successful, but he was so stressed about it that at a certain point he needed to go to a clinic in England to cure himself, because out of his stress levels he was getting all sorts of problems. And when he went to these clinics, which was like a clinic for addiction to work somehow, he felt very ashamed in the beginning. He said, oh, how can I, the good guy, the guy that I am the best here and there, recognized, how can I now be going to this clinic and what will people think about me and so on. But when he arrived in the clinic, he said that when he started knowing the people around, they were all CEOs of other companies and people with all types of jobs doing the same type of life that he was doing. And he understood that he did great things. He made a lot of money, he put a big position, he did things that other people thought were very good, but that actually were shaping his life in the way that was not good for him. So when I say that what is more important is what we become rather than what we do, what I meant, and thank you for your question because it makes it more clear, it's not, what matters is not what we do in relation to ourselves, but it's not important what we do only for what other people think. The importance of our actions is in which way that actions shape ourselves. This is what I meant. So it's correct what we said, our actions do shape ourselves. But when we do things, when we make choices, we need to be more careful. Maybe I do something and that will make me more happy, will bring me more stability, will give me more joy, but I will make less money. Or maybe on the other side, I will do something that I can become very successful, I can do a lot of things, but will make me a person with more anxiety. I will have a lot of traumas, I will become with a lot of hatred accumulated or whatever. So that was not the best choice. And it just made me to remember one phrase which Albert Einstein said, but I need to read it. Oh, if you could just get, I have it on my phone. So I just get my phone 1 second, sorry. I wrote it down the other day because I really liked it. So, I will just read for you this. It's a very nice story actually. I read it on the news some days ago. And it was Albert Einstein, when he received the Nobel Prize for Physics. He had just known that he had received the Nobel Prize for Physics. He was in Japan, in Tokyo. And he was in a hotel, and when someone brought him something from like the post, a courier, and he wanted to give some tips, some money to this guy, but he had no money with him. So he just took a piece of paper of the hotel and he wrote his recipe for happiness. And he gave to this man. And he said to him, sorry, I have no money, but one day this will be worth money. So just keep it. And the grandson of that man He just sold this paper few weeks ago for $1.5 million. Okay? So, this is what was written on that piece of paper. A calm and humble life will bring more happiness than the pursuit of success and the constant restlessness that comes with it. A calm and humble life will bring more happiness than the pursuit of success and the constant restlessness that comes with it. So it means that it's more important what I become, if I become happy, satisfied, peaceful, than what I do on the eyes of others. This is the meaning of what I meant.